Hi, welcome back to Mechanic Garage. Sunny evening, so we're going to get a couple of little bits done in the car. I've not charged my microphone up, so hopefully it's not too windy and people getting shot. So countryside living is great for you. So yeah, I'm going to have a quick go at the screen wash pump on the brown one, because it's getting power, and when you press it you can feel it sort of clicking, so I'm guessing the impeller seized. So in theory, take it apart, fix it. Right, I tested the other day, it actually got voltage, so I don't need to do that again now. And it got power going to it. Let's take the top off, because just the should be able to repair it. As I say, you can hear the motor trying, but it's been stood that long. Pump area of it has jammed up. Hopefully it'll be a straightforward job, and I won't get bits springing off everywhere. Try and get the impeller body off rather than pulling the motor. There you go. There's your little drive gears inside it. If they're jammed up, then nothing's going to move. So I'll make sure they're free. There's the beauty of old stuff, you can actually fix it. Yeah, there you go. Little gear pump. It's not focusing very well, but you get the gist. But all I'm going to try and do is make sure that these will turn. If they'll come off the ends of the shafts, that'd be even better. But I think, looking at it, they're just all corroded up, and that's why it's not turning. So yeah, that's better. Well, they're turning now, so I'll get that back in and call that a good job, hopefully. Let's try again. Just taking it apart a few times and eventually got it to seat properly after cleaning up all the gears. Whether it's worked or not, I don't know. Found issues with it, so in theory it should be better. Well, I have washer jets. And that's something I didn't have before, so clean water in there. Chuck a bit of screen wash in it in a bit. Not much left to do now. I'm going to do the braking a bit. Last one to tighten up, to adjust up, sorry. Change the oil filter. It's not actually that dirty, but it's been in there a while, so won't hurt it. You can't really see the oil filter from there, but it's about here. No idea how tight it is, so I'll get a strap wrench on to start with. If I can get my head in there. And not block everything out on the camera. It's not that tight. Let this one drain a little bit into the tray and then make sure it comes out. Yeah, that's it. That's fine, it's going to drop into the tray underneath. Set that out of the way. A little bit smaller than the other one, but it should fit. Yeah, that fits fine on the edge. Get in there to tighten it up. Yeah, as tight as you can by hand. That's it, stop dripping. That washer's like good. Let's get this out of the way, frees up a bit of space. Right, it says in the book 4 litres of multigrade oil, so I'm going for 4 litres of 1540. Put about 3.5 in to start with, run it, then check it. Set the cap back on, run it up to get oil pressure, and then we'll stop and check it again. Oil light gone out. Needs a little bit more in, so it'll be roughly where it said. Right, I don't know if you can see on that. That's bang on the maximum, I think. Let's double check it. Yeah, bang on top of that. Spotlessly clean as it would be. See what it's like when it's been running for a little bit. Wow, that sounds so much less tappety. Yeah, the old oil had been in there for a while. It had been diluted with fuel, with things starting and stopping, and that sounds so much better. Right, oil level spot on. Job done. Right, next job is pretty much the last job, apart from a bit of welding, is sort out this brake. Just needs adjusting. And once it's adjusted I can set the handbrake, and that's mechanically the car's done. Can't think of anything else it needs now, so it'll just be that bit of welding, which I should have done this weekend because it's been quite nice weather. Just had other things on. So I'll get this one stripped. You need a special puller for it, which I've got. Probably the last time I'll need it, so I can give it back to the guy who bought it off, and we'll go from there. Alright, start off, get it jacked up and the wheel off. Right, handbrake's on at the minute, so I'll get this split pin out. These brakes and everything all came off the green one, complete axle, as you've seen in previous videos, hopefully. And they're not actually that old, so I think they did about 3,000 miles. Maybe that, maybe not even that. So in theory, this shouldn't need much, just a bit of a tweak on the adjuster. Because the handbrake's on, should be able to undo this okay. There we go. Now, because these fit onto a tapered spline here, sorry, a tapered key, there's no way of getting this off. So, managed to borrow this as a proper tool for the job. And you basically bolt it on in place of your wheel, let the handbrake off and chock it into a place, or preferably on an axle stand, which I shall do in a second. Basically, you get the bar through, let the handbrake off, now that stops this all turning. Since I've got it the wrong way around. Wrong way around. Try again. You knew that, didn't you? Right, prop that like that. You can then wind this. That'll do it. And basically that presses on the centre of the hub, and when they usually go with a bang. Wasn't too bad. Set this back off again. There's one wheel not there, it's just a little bit snug on it. And that's the drive key, all the power goes through that. So it's a tapered seat there, all the drive goes through that, and that's the reason I swapped it for the stronger version. The handbrake's quite well wound on at the moment, so I shall back that off. This is sliding adjuster. Basically, the more you force the shoes apart, the more this actually grips it. It just relies on either side, on this twisting cam in under tension on that spring. Now they can be a little bit hit and miss. When you move them, they can either slide loads and then you've had it, or you can't get them to move at all. They're actually adjusted properly, so all I need to do is clean them up, get a bit of emery cloth and take the shine off them. Now, they're not asbestos brakes because I fitted these shoes a couple of years ago, so I know they're not asbestos, but brake dust's not good for you either way, so try not to breathe it in. If you have a mask or dampen it down, even better, but don't blow it everywhere like that. And just give the brakes a bit of a clean up in the inside. It's just been stud for a while. Let's get that rusty mark off. The brakes on this were surprisingly good. You can really tell they actually worked, considering they were only drum brakes. There you go. Torque setting for these, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Right, you're inside the car now. There's a couple of easy ways of doing these. Basically get that and pull some of the slack out. And you can do that by hand on this side. There it is. Oh, you're looking at that? Didn't know where I'd put it. So that's now all the brakes done as well. Now we're back outside, tighten up this. You can feel it and it goes tight. And you get to know how things feel. Let's let the handbrake off again. Just got a tiny little bit of brake rub, that's fine. Might just do it a bit more just to line that hole up. This should be it. And then chuck a split pin through. Wheel back on. I think that'll do for today. This video's been a bit of everything. And seen the screen wash pump and all the other little jobs, oil filter, things like that. It's all been over a couple of different video sessions and quite a long time actually. But the last bit now is the welding, which I should have done this weekend, but I didn't have time. So on to the next one, and I might have actually found the next project car. We'll have to wait and see. I've been to see it, I like it, I want it. It's just whether I can get a major part that it needs fairly easily, because they're not. It's not a UK car, but we'll see. That'll come in a future video anyway. So for now, thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, anything like that you want to say about it. If you've seen anything I'm doing wrong, please say so. I'm not an expert with everything on these, so I'm literally learning as I go. A Haynes book of lies and the experience of tightening things up. But if you like it. If you want to comment, please feel free. Thanks very much. Cheers.